Hello and welcome to Fit to Box channel, and today we have another title match for the Fit to Box Velcro title belt. Today we've got the challenger, which is the rival RS2V glove. It's a sparring glove. You can also use it on the bags. And then we have our current champion, the Sabas Supersoft, that has been the champion for a little while and has made some successful defences of the Fit to Box Velcro title belt. So, I've done many of these before, but it is a 10 points must system for every round. There is 12 rounds. It's 10 points for the winner. It is 9 points for the loser. If there is a significant difference in any of the rounds, then it will be a 10-8 or a 10-7. Same as in boxing, and that obviously replicates if a fighter is knocked down. So we will crack on with round one, which is brand. Brand Rival is a very well-known boxing brand and really doing some great things at the minute, Rival is, in terms of their custom gear, but also the professionals that they're working with. When it comes to brand for the Sabas Supersoft, great reputation Sabas have got for quality at affordable prices. But when it comes to brand, I have to acknowledge that Rival is the bigger brand currently, and I'm going to give that 10 points and the Sabas 9 points. Round two is wrist. As you can see, you've got here on the Rival, and that is the ergo strap system. But what you can also see is that is quite a short wrist for such a big glove. What I like on this is that they've actually tried something different. Let me just put that glove to one side and I can show you the opened up Velcro. So what you've got is you've got a piece of Velcro there that goes across, and then you've got this second piece of Velcro that comes across as well, and that is the ergo strap system. It's a nice system. I do like it that they have tried something different, although ultimately I do think that two Velcros is much more fiddly than one Velcro, especially when you've got both hands to do, and one of the gloves you will have on and you've then got to mess about with two pieces of Velcro on the other glove with your gloved hand. So when it comes to the Sabas, you've got a nice piece of Velcro there, nice sign there, as I always say. I do like it, and it's very functional. It does the job superb, and for that reason the wrist round two is 10 points to the simple functional Velcro strap of the Sabas. Great wrist support, and I do like that silver sparkly badge, and 9 points to the Rival glove that has tried something different, but ultimately it's a little bit too complicated in the wrist area. Round three is thumb. On the Rival glove you have got quite a short, more stumpy thumb. I do like the badges on there, that's nice, and you've got this big, as you can see there, that big, almost like a bat wing that keeps the thumb attached to the rest of the glove. Then we come onto the thumb, and you've got a nice, simple, one-piece thumb. It's long as well, and it's very comfortable. And so for this round, round three, 10 points to the Sabas and 9 points to the Rival. Then we come on to round number four, and face of the glove. Okay, as you can see, as we just go on to the Rival, there's no real sort of face padding there, and that bit there, it really does gape. It feels quite loose because of that. It does gape open. With the Sabas, you've got thick EVA padding both sides there. It helps cushion the blows when you're catching shots or when you're parrying shots, and that elastic there, right in the middle there, does stop this glove gaping open. So again, for this round it's 10 points to the Sabas and 9 points to the Rival. Round five, Knuckle Area. On the Rival you've got a large padded striking area. It is quite a big glove in the actual fist area. On the Sabas, you've got really good knuckle protection. Really feels great when you're punching things, and you get that real good feedback. For this, because of how big and how much protection that padding will give us with the rival glove, and because this is such a great knuckle area, this is going to be a 10-10 round. Then we come on to round 6 and stitching. Okay, the Sabas glove, brilliant stitching throughout the glove. It really is good, and that will last a long time. And then we come on to the stitching of the rival glove. Now the stitching of the rival glove, it is well stitched and will last a long time, but occasionally you do see, I'll just point it out on this glove, so there's like a little there, you can see, even though it's a new glove, there's already a little loose bit of cotton there. And I think that from the rival gloves I've had in the past, that does seem to be something that does happen. I'm not saying that that's going to sort of come undone, but you know, we haven't got the same sort of stitching loose bits on this glove as we have on this glove. So for that reason, it's 10 points for the brilliant stitching of the Sabas Supersoft and 9 points for the good stitching, but invariably those little wispy bits of cotton just makes the glove look like it's not going to last as long. Although, as I'll point out in the next round, I'll point out that they are both very hard wearing gloves. So round 6 stitching was 10 points to 9 points. Round 7 is quality and durability, and this is a 10-10 round. Both of these gloves are built to last. Round 8, comfort. You've got a short wrist there, you've got a wide knuckle area, and you've got that gaping at the front that you get. On the Sabas, you've got lovely, sleek, snug fit around your hand, and you've also got a lovely soft satin lining in there. That gives it the edge. 10 points to 9 points for comfort in round number 8. When it comes to style, I do like the signage on this glove. As I turn it round, you can see good use of the rival signs. You've got a nice little rubber badge at the back of there as well. It's a nice looking glove. I've seen professionals using this. I've seen Anthony Joshua wearing a glove like this, and they come in many different colours as well. So that is a great stylish glove. And this one, the Sabas Supersoft, is just a beautiful glove. There's no doubt about it. It really does look good. For that reason, I am going to give it 10-10 round 9 style. Round number 10, and that is protection. The protection on this glove, the big thick padding offers fantastic hand protection. We've got some big hitters at our gym, and they do like this type of glove. The rival glove really does protect their hands, especially when they're sort of whacking the heavy bag or even whacking their sparring partners. That does give them a massive amount of protection. When it comes to the Sabas, this is very well distributed padding. There's a dual layer of padding in there. It really is great. The only reason it's not getting a 10 in this round is because it's up against the formidable protection of the rival glove. And the rival glove gets 10 points and 9 points to these Sabas. Then we come on to performance of the glove, round 11. This large padding, although it does give you great protection, I did feel when I've sort of sparred in these gloves that it does feel more cumbersome. And I also do like a little bit of a longer cuff as well. So for that reason, 9 points for the rival RS2V glove, and for the Sabas Supersoft, 10 points. You can open your hand easier, it feels sleeker, really comfortable, and I just felt that in performance, in sparring, that this was the glove that I would pick out of the two if I had a choice to use. So we got 10 points there for performance of the glove and 9 points for the rival. That's round 11. Round 12, and we're going on to value for money. This glove here is £120 on Geezer's Boxing, and I do think it's worth £120 as well. This glove here works out to about £93, £94. It's $109.99. Of course, you do have to pay shipping if you're in the UK, which is about $55. But the actual glove is $109.99, and that works out, as I say, to about $93, $94 currently. So this is always a strong last round for the Sabas because of the quality that they provide and the cost of that quality. The last round is always a good one for the Sabas, and it's no different in this contest. And we have round 12, 10 points to the Sabas Supersoft, and we have 9 points to the great value rival, but it is pipped by the sensational value of the Sabas. So there is the 12 rounds. This is another title fight that has been very, very entertaining to sort of work out for you, but also I hope you've enjoyed it as well. Going to come to the actual scoring, and after 12 rounds we have a result, and that result is this: 118 points to 113 points. And still, the Fit to Box Velcro title belt holder and champion, it's the Sabas Supersoft. Absolutely superb champion. As I'm bringing different Velcro gloves to be pitted against this glove, it is really holding its own, and that's why we are on such a run of wins when it comes to defences of their title belt. There you go, just want to show you all angles of both of these gloves so you can see. It is of course down to personal preference, but I have to say I think the scoring was spot on for me when I think about these two gloves. In saying that, they are both good gloves, both great gloves actually, but we did have a clear winner, and that clear winner was 118 to 113, the Sabas Supersoft. The title reign continues. Thank you ever so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to Fit to Box channel.